What is up, Mentos? I am back with another theory video. Today we're going to be talking about Matt Reeves, the Batman. Even though it was slated to come out this year, but I think it got pushed back to next year, but there's still some topics I want to talk about before the film comes out, and I feel like I don't think anyone's touched on this theory yet. So while watching the trailer, it was a really good trailer, because a lot of people were giving Robert Pattinson pushback because they keep thinking of Sparkles, but this is an actor. Y'all gotta see his other films. Lighthouse, pretty good. But anyway, back to the Batman. So I think we're getting set for a different type of Batman film. Usually Batman trains up, he comes back into Gotham's trying to fix shit, and he runs into his arch nemesis, the Joker, and shit goes down and all that. The usual. But I think we're getting a different treat this time. So, as we all know, I believe they said it's supposed to be his second year as the Batman. He's not Batman, he's the Batman now, I guess we're calling him. But this is supposed to be his second year as the Batman, and he's still I guess fresh into it, 2 years, not as long, but he's gotten the gist of the ropes. And we know the main villain is supposed to be the Riddler, and I believe the Riddler is gonna damage Batman to the point where he breaks his own code, because in the trailer he says,
"I'm vengeance."
I know we all remember that part because it's right after he beats the living shit out this one dude. Man, reminds me of how my mama used to beat my ass with the wooden spoon, shit. But I think Batman will turn, he'll change his perspective on things real early, and I think we're getting a different Batman movie because I think Alfred dies in this movie.
Nigga, what?
I know it's a wild theory, but the way the trailer starts off, it looks like that is Andy Serkis, because Andy Serkis was cast as Alfred. That looks like him on the floor, and then there's a close-up shot where it's zoomed into that character's face, and it looks a lot like Alfred. And if you look at the setting, it looks like we're in Wayne Manor. I'm thinking Riddler kills Alfred because and finds out who the Batman is, but it's not gonna expose him because he's alright, I just killed this one guy who's very close to the Batman, so this should tip him over to where I need him to go, because this is gonna be a trilogy of films. So he's probably gonna have Batman start on that path of becoming a vigilante. Well, he's already a vigilante, but a vigilante that won't be able to work with the police. He's gonna be hunted and everything. This might be a different trilogy, all because Riddler killed Alfred. And that'll push Bruce to the point of rage and anger, and he's just has no fucks given, because Alfred is the only family Bruce has left. I'm assuming Martha and Thomas Wayne are already dead. We've seen their deaths 300 times already, but each version has an importance to it, I guess. But those two, they're already murked, they're dead. So Alfred's still in the picture. So like Alfred took up Bruce, raised him, and then Bruce starts this Batman gig, and Alfred's like, I'll do it with you because I look after you and I care for you and all that. And so in the midst of all this, like, Riddler gets one up on Batman, kills Alfred, forces Batman to break his own code, and Batman just starts going around killing folks. And well, I don't think he might get some Batfleck, but he might go that far. But he'll just go to the point where he's just like, I just don't give a fuck anymore because, like, I lost everything that I had, and like, what's the point of trying to be careful? And so like, and then at the end of the trailer, like, you just hear, like, I believe Batman is talking to Riddler, and like, it's like a facial call and like a Zoom call, you know how it goes. And he has his mask off, so I'm assuming Riddler does know who Batman is, and he's like, don't worry, I'm assuming that the conversation was, don't worry, I'm not gonna expose you. You're a part of this play as well. And Bruce responds with like, how am I a part of this? And Riddler's like, you'll see. Like, I'm thinking he's setting Batman up for like some deep shit, and that's gonna be like the gist of this movie, because it's gonna be a trilogy of movies, and like, I've already confirmed the villain's coming in, and I believe that is the way to go. Like, this should be like a breath of fresh air, because it's usually the standard trope where Joker has to come in and like, it's like Batman's toughest challenge. But like, I like seeing other villains get a shine too, so like, this could be cool. Like, I don't know. Matt Reeves has done some pretty amazing things, like that Planet of the Apes trilogy. He didn't direct the first one, but those last two, some of the best shit you'll ever see. Like, trust me on it. Like, Caesar, one of the best characters. So, anyway, but like, his storytelling is so good. Like, I'm hoping for a surprise, but that's just one of my theories about it. What do you Mentos think? Like, do you guys think that's the route it will go? How do you feel about Alfred dying, if he does die, and Bruce becoming a full antagonist instead of a protagonist? Let me know what you think. We're all here to theorize together. After all, these are all wild theories at the end of the day. So, give me your thoughts on it. If you liked the video, leave a like down below, and be sure to subscribe and join the Mint community. And I'll see you guys next time in the next Wild Theory. Have a good one.